March 1st, 2022 with Kenny the Colorado Gambler. This is an exciting time for me. Beginning of March. This is, I can't explain how excited I am about this time of the year. Almost as excited as August when football season starts. But this is the second best thing for me. March Madness. Every March, I look forward to it. Not able to when I used to work, not able to work, would miss a week of work every year for March Madness. Didn't care because I made so much money during the tournament that I probably made more during the tournament than I would make in my whole year working. I'm serious. I've had some $70,000, $80,000 March Madnesses before, and work after that was rough. I trust me, I know that's part of the reason of why I love what I do. It's March, man, and I'm excited. If you repair roofs in Colorado, we get snowstorms and they got chasers. They come behind the storm and they just tax the insurance company. That's when they make their money after the storm. Hail damage, cars. When the snowstorms come and the hail damage fucks up the cars, they get paid. Matter of fact, we have people in Colorado that come from other states during the storms just to get paid. Snow plowing. My point is just the same way the season allows them to eat, that's how March is for us. So again, I'm excited. The YouTube channel, I keep begging people to subscribe, asking more but I appreciate it. I had like 13 new subscribers. Thank you guys. So I did a little raffle. A couple people won hoodies and things like that. And I drew it just randomly. It wasn't like I picked any particular person. But if you received a hoodie, that was part of the deal. Take a pic. Let them know that I was legit. That you really got your gear. Post it so that they know what's up. And the subscribing is all about just having a channel that we can share information on what we do. Again, if it doesn't interest you, it's not what you do, don't worry about it. But please at least subscribe so that we can meet the minimum to go live. You have to have 100 people on YouTube. I know on Facebook, I think you can just go live at any time. That's cool. But I'd rather do this on YouTube. We can post information and then we can also interact, as meaning you can actually call in and we can talk, kind of like a podcast basically. But anyway, March is a good time. If you were always curious and interested in what we do, now's the time to follow me or follow us. If you notice, I haven't tried to sell anything on here. I haven't sold any picks. I haven't asked you to buy anything. All I've done is give out information and supported certain brands, certain people, and giving away what I do on a day-to-day basis. On that note, 9-8-1 is our current record. We lost the last pick. We were 9-7-1 last video. We're now 9-8-1. The last loss was Iowa versus Nebraska. I had to fade the homeboys from South Carolina, but they actually came through and covered. That game was a 11.5 point. I caught it at 11.5 points, which I was proud of because I caught it early in the morning and it actually jumped up as high as 13.5. But that's where you find value. Even when you lose, I basically bought $2.50 on the dollar by just waking up early and watching it like the stock market. So those that know the business, you know what I'm talking about. The line moving from 11, actually started at 11 and ended, it got as high as 13.5 and settled around 12.5. Long story short though, Nebraska covered. They lost, but they lost by only 10, which is covering. So Nebraska fans would have won in that investment. So we're at 9-8-1. One thing about going live I'm excited about, and I can't explain it right now in a short amount of time. It's actually, it would be a whole course. But live, I keep preaching live wagering. Those 8 losses, 9-8-1, 9 wins, 8 losses, 1 tie, the 8 losses were still profitable. And what I mean is these picks that I've given, they were all before the game started. If you notice, it's pre-game, meaning I'm giving it to you now because you can't do anything after the game starts. I sit in front of 2 laptops, a phone, 3 TVs, and watch, and I can make adjustments during the game if things aren't going as planned. So those 8 losses, 9, 8, and 1, were still profitable. We'll get into the numbers. Matter of fact, this is a good time to start. We'll go March, all of March, and again, being transparent, we'll share units, we'll share posts, and show you what we're doing. All of this, again, is not for everyone. This is just general information for those that do what we do. I've had this Facebook page since day one. I don't know how long that's been, for like 20 years. But we're going to switch another one over so that it's strictly investments, things like that. And then my family and friends can still interact and know what's going on with each other. So no pick right now. Just wanted to launch. If you're interested, you're curious. Again, I'm not selling anything, but March is a good time to learn. You look around and it's spreading like wildfire, just like other industries. Things that weren't legal and you couldn't do in the past, they're legitimate and legal businesses now. So those states, if you're in those states, and you want an upper edge, general information, a lot of work goes into this, man. It's not just guessing and picking. There's a lot of numbers involved that we follow and we track, we analyze, we create algorithms. We're up on it. It's rough, man. It's not all vacations. I know I showed we're California and whatever we're doing, but that's when I'm missing money. I'm not making no money when we're in Hawaii or California at a funeral. That's just, we have to take care of. We're real too. We have to take care of family first. So I'm not on here flossing. I told you guys that from day one. If you know me, I do what I do regardless. I've been doing this for 20 something years. It's just now become legitimate business and legal. So I'm so thankful and proud. I told you at last, was it March, when they made it legal in Colorado, I almost cried, man. I was so happy because I've hustled and put so much work into, just like anyone else believes in what they do. But I'm excited, man. That's how I'm dragging on about March. It's time to get this money. It's March Madness. Fade me. That means if you don't believe what you don't like the 8 losses, then use your own information and have fun with it. It don't even have to be a serious investment or serious business. Just have fun with it. People always do brackets anyway during March. Why not put a couple bucks on it? People do football pools and squares and things. So some just have fun with it, and for some, I know some that are very serious about it, trust me, and they're doing okay. Not everybody. It's all money management, I should say. And it take years to figure that part out. So happy March, everybody. I'm excited. I wanted to get this out the way. We're signed up for a 7K, not a 3K. I don't know, my lady son. 7K out the gate. So I'm trying to get prepared for that. I'm trying to go to the, trying to get ready for that. But also having a great time. I love what I do, if you can't tell. Hit subscribe on the link for me. Matter of fact, if you don't get down with what we do and it's too much, we shouldn't even be talking anyway. Just delete me as a friend. I don't take it personal. If we don't have the same interests, like I said, that maybe I'll set up a separate page or something like that. But we can always be friends. That I'm not saying that, but this page and this information pertains to what I do. I see everybody out here hustling. I can actually promote some of your goods. I've seen the entertainment systems and the some people got clothing lines, and everybody's doing something. We just have to stick together and market together. when possible. Everybody is. Some things are what do you call it? Um, you know what I mean? They're conflict of interest. Yeah, I understand that part. So you can't be at church talking about uh, the Broncos losing to the Raiders over some bread. You know, so how much money you lost on the game. But anyway, you know what I mean. It's not for everybody. But those that have supported, I appreciate it. We're gonna roll through March on fire. I'm not asking you for shit. If you want to get down, I'm showing you how to follow me. Follow me on the YouTube. DM me if we talk, and I'll show you where to get the picks because I can't take everybody's calls right before the game. The football season is rough, man. Y'all don't even know. It gets, but I love it. I love the appreciation. Really, that's what I do love it. I just can't always get to back. So if I ever missed your, like I did, you asked me for a pick and I didn't respond, or I was either on the phone with somebody or trying to get my own picks in, make my own money, you know, things like that. So you know what's up. I'm forewarning you. See this beard right here and the hair growing. Don't worry about me during March. I'm not stressing or refusing to shave. You just get used to it. March is going to be what you have, no shave November. I have no shave March. So I'm gonna be looking crazy, but I'm gonna be feeling very good. Trust me. You know how to get at me, Kenny Colorado Gambler. Click the link, subscribe, please. Like the video. Hit me on the DM. I'll catch up with you when I can. Shout out to all the loved ones. You know who you are, what time it is. You know how we get down, man. Get at me.